SUNWAH Group was founded in Hong Kong in 1957 under the leadership of founder Mr. Choi Gai-yao and his son Dr. Jonathan Choi. The group has grown from the king of seafood into a multinational conglomerate with a diversified business portfolio covering seafood and foodstuff, real estate, financial services, technology, media, infrastructure, education, and training. In the early 1980s, Mr. Jonathan Choi took the helm of SUNWAH Group at the age of 25. He and his father joined efforts in expanding the group's seafood business to all over the world. The group now supplies top-quality seafood to more than 5,000 restaurants and hotels in Hong Kong. SUNWAH Group operates a chain of upscale Japanese seafood restaurants. The Nishimura, the flagship Nishimura, is located in Hong Kong with sister restaurants Fuku and the Nine Seafood Place. SUNWAH's seafood empire stretches along China's coastline from the north to south and further to India, Indonesia and North America with business operations in more than a dozen countries and regions, including Hong Kong, Macau, and Taiwan. Its foodstuff business deals in a great variety of world-renowned foods and delicacies such as wine, French cheese, and Spanish ham. The group also operates a highly automated coffee manufacturing facility in Vietnam with annual output reaching 80,000 tons of coffee beans, which leads the country in coffee exports. In Yunnan province, which accounts for 95% of China's annual coffee output, SUNWAH teams up with Yunnan State Farms Group to produce and deals in Yunnan coffee. The group also owns about 2,000 mu of tea plantation in the city of Pu'er, Yunnan province, and manufactures SUNWAH Pu'er Tea series of quality tea products. In Ningxia-Hui Autonomous Region, the SUNWAH Group invests in the construction of a 66 square kilometer SUNWAH wine town, making it China's Bordeaux. In Jiangsu province, the group joins efforts with the Wuxi municipal government and the Jiangnan University to build the Taihu Lake Culinary Capital. The group has entered into a strategic partnership agreement to supply quality products to all retail outlets operated by the China Petrochemical Corporation and the Guangdong Transportation Group. SUNWAH's map of investments stretches from the Chinese mainland to Southeast Asia, Japan, Europe, and North America. The group has set up 6 regional offices in Northeast China, East China, South China, Southwest China, Northwest China, and Central China. It has also clinched strategic partnership agreements with the provincial governments of Yunnan, Liaoning, and the Ningxia-Hui Autonomous Region. The group has over 30 years of experience in real estate development, construction, and management, with property subsidiaries in Hong Kong, Macau, the Chinese mainland, Vietnam, Cambodia, and Canada. The Tianjin IFC is a high-end property project which combines office spaces, shopping arcade, and serviced apartments overlooking the Heihe River. The Shenyang SUNWAH IFC possesses a building area of 350,000 square meters and has become the new landmark in the capital city of Liaoning province. The SUNWAH Center, located in Vancouver, Canada, is a leading shopping mall in the largest Chinese community in North America. The group is also one of the leading developers in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. In addition to the SUNWAH Tower and Saigon Pearl, another grand property project, SUNWAH Pearl, is under construction. SUNWAH Group enjoys stellar reputation in the financial industry. It has teamed up with the CITIC Group to provide financial services along the Belt and Road countries. Listed on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange in 2000, SUNWAH Kingsway Capital Holdings Limited established a trusted brand name in the financial market in corporate financing, acquisition, stock trading and brokerage services. Guangdong Heihua Financial Leasing Company Limited, a Guangzhou-based subsidiary of SUNWAH Group, spearheads investments in the China market. SUNWAH International Limited, which is listed on Toronto Stock Exchange, provides asset management and investment services for clients around the world. The group is also the founding stakeholder of Vina Capital, which is the largest foreign investment fund in Vietnam and chaired by Dr. Jonathan Choi. It is mainly engaged in investment banking and fund management, with 3 London-listed and AIM-traded funds. SUNWAH High-Tech Group manages and operates several technology companies in software research, development and training, software outsourcing and technology parks. The Guangdong SUNWAH Tech Consulting Group has clinched long-term outsourcing deals with US-based software developers, Megatal and Midtech, as well as some of the top 500 enterprises in the world. In cooperation with the Northeastern University, SUNWAH Group established the SUNWAH Northeastern University Center for Iron and Steel Technology Research and Transfer Center, a project aiming to provide related technology solution and transfer to countries along the Belt and Road, with the technology firm Nguyen to set up SUNWAH Nguyen Science and Technology Company Limited, respectively in Hong Kong and Beijing, to provide services in big data, cloud computing and smart city. SUNWAH High-Tech Group has set up SUNWAH Link in the Yuhua Tai district of Nanjing and the Guangzhou Science Park to promote the development of innovation and creative industries. SUNWAH Group has established strong technological ties with countries around the world. In January 2005, Dr. Jonathan Choi set up the China-Hong Kong-Israel Technology Cooperation and Promotion Center. Ahold Olmert, the then Israeli Deputy Prime Minister, visited Hong Kong to officiate at the inaugural ceremony. SUNWAH owns an emu farm in Qingyuan, Guangzhou, which is the largest of its kind in Asia and supplies emu products as well as emu oil. SUNWAH Media Group operates film and TV facilities and distribution networks, cineplexes and media planning with a mission to serve audiences with diversified entertainment services. The SUNWAH Media has formed a joint venture with the Kadokawa Group of Japan, which now operate about 10 cineplexes in Beijing, Jiangsu, Hubei, Henan and Liaoning. In cooperation with the Beijing Film Academy, SUNWAH Group established the Jonathan K.S. Choi Film Cultural Center to train talents with international perspectives. The SUNWAH Media has taken part in the production of several films and TV drama series, among which the Macau animated feature is recognized to be most representative of life in Hong Kong. Macau, Me and My Mum, won the Golden Horse Award for Best Animation in 2015 and the Hua Ding Award in 2016 for Best Animated Film. In his letter to Dr. Jonathan Choi, Hong Kong Chief Executive C.Y. Leung regarded the Macau feature as the pride of Hong Kong. SUNWAH Group has invested in multiple infrastructure projects on the Chinese mainland, including roads, bridges and service facilities. Dr. Choi foresaw the great potential of the Guangdong, Hong Kong, Macau, Greater Bay Area. For 4 consecutive years, he has submitted proposals to the National Committee of the Chinese People's Political Consultative Conference to develop the region into the world's 4th largest bay area that encompasses the 9 cities in the Pearl River Delta, Hong Kong and Macau. On December 18, 2017, Dr. Jonathan Choi was invited as the first chairman of the Guangdong, Hong Kong, Macau Bay Area Entrepreneurs Union to facilitate its participation in the construction of the Greater Bay Area. SUNWAH Group set up the SUNWAH Greater Bay Area Construction Investment Company Limited. In September 2017, the group signed a framework agreement with the Jinan University to jointly undertake a PPP project on campus renovations. SUNWAH Group has been persistent in pursuing the goal of revitalizing the nation through science and education. To facilitate China's education reform, the group funded 2 research centers at the University of Michigan in the US and the Beijing Normal University in China to work out a modern bilingual education and school management model. The 3E International School in Beijing was established to put that model into practice. The experiment was so successful that the French government invested $100 million in the Beijing-based French International School to provide trilingual education in collaboration with Beijing 3E. The SUNWAH On-Shine Education Group is an international and comprehensive provider of educational services, including international cooperation on education, education properties, educational science and technology, premier business schools, as well as occupational training. In 2004, the group joined forces with the Liaoning University and the UK De Montfort University to establish the SUNWAH International Business School, with students pursuing their studies for 2 years in China and another 2 in the UK. Back in the early 1970s, the Choi family started to establish elementary schools and kindergartens in its ancestral hometown of Zhongshan, Guangdong, as well as in Macau. Later, the group increased its donations to build more educational facilities, including the Guangdong SUNWAH Education Institute and the Macau University Choi Gai Yao College. It has also set up several education funds at multiple colleges and universities to reward outstanding teachers and students. SUNWAH Group places great importance to corporate social responsibility. It has been persistently giving back to society through various channels, in particular through the SUNWAH Foundation and the Jonathan K.S. Choi Foundation over the years, with beneficiaries from different countries and all walks of life. In 2015, when the Hong Kong Academy of Sciences was founded, Dr. Choi accepted an invitation by Choi Lap-ji, the Academy's founding president, to be the Academy's sole sponsor and the president's senior advisor. He donated 10 million Hong Kong dollars in an effort to enhance Hong Kong's international status in science. In August 2015, the then British Prime Minister David Cameron received Dr. Choi at 10 Downing Street in London to thank him for his generous contributions to the education sector in the UK. In 2000, SUNWAH donated to the Polytechnic University of Hong Kong to establish the Choi Gai Yao School and the Choi Gwin Sum Kindergarten. The group has established cooperative ties with various esteemed universities around the world by funding art galleries and museums. The Jonathan K.S. Choi Cultural Centers are established to promote cultural and educational exchanges between China and these countries. Former French presidents François Hollande met with Dr. Jonathan Choi at the Palace of Versailles in recognition of his contributions to the promotion of Sino-French cultural exchange and the establishment of French cultural exchange centers in the cities of Nanjing, Shenyang, Beijing, Guangzhou, and Tianjin. Dr. Jonathan Choi and SUNWAH Group have done a great deal of pioneering work for China, Hong Kong, and the Asia-Pacific region to promote peace and development. Such effort has won appreciation from the central government. Dr. Jonathan Choi is Deputy Director of the Committee on Education, Science, Culture, Health, and Sports Affairs of the National Committee of the Chinese People's Political Consultative Conference and was appointed by the Hong Kong SAR government and the central government's Foreign Trade Authority to represent Hong Kong at the Trade and Business Council of the APEC. In 2016, he served as co-chairman of the SME Development Working Group during the G20 summit in Hangzhou. He is also co-chairman of the Belt and Road Industrial and Commercial Alliance, founding chairman of the Hong Kong-Vietnam Chamber of Commerce, founding chairman of the Hong Kong-Korea Business Council, chairman of the China-Hong Kong-Israel Technology Cooperation and Promotion Center, and chairman of the China-India Software Association. In 2016, he was elected for the third term chairman of the Hong Kong Chinese General Chamber of Commerce. Dr. Jonathan Choi is also the recipient of the Gold Bohemia Star confirmed by the Hong Kong SAR government, the Friendship Order by the Vietnamese government, and the Order des Arts et des Lettres by the French government. He was appointed by the Republic of Korea government as an honorary ambassador for promoting foreign investment. The Japanese government awarded him the Foreign Minister's Commendation. Dr. Jonathan Choi also serves as chairman of the Yunnan Asian Cooperation Committee and chairman of the Liaoning Asia-Pacific Business Cooperation Committee. On January 5, 2017, SUNWAH Group held a grand ceremony in Hong Kong to mark its 60th anniversary, drawing more than 1,000 guests, including the Chief Executive of Hong Kong and senior officials from the Central Government's Liaison Office and the Foreign Ministry's Commissioner's Office in Hong Kong. On July 11, 2017, Dr. Jonathan Choi and the Chinese General Chamber of Commerce successfully hosted the Hong Kong Summit to explore cooperation between Hong Kong and East Asia. Ministerial-level officials from many countries attended the summit, giving Hong Kong a chance to boost its international image. SUNWAH Group's successive development would not have been possible without the invaluable input and support from its board of advisors, of which world-renowned physicist and Nobel Prize laureate C.N. Yang is the chief advisor.
半个多世纪以来，新华人艰苦奋斗，自强不息，冲破了重重难关，也成就了众多辉煌。我们是国家改革开放的支持者和参与者，我们把新华集团的发展壮大与振兴中华、实践国富民强、合作共赢的中国梦与亚太梦结合起来，做出了积极的贡献。未来，我们新华人还将齐心协力，与所有合作伙伴一起，追随国家建设的步伐和“一带一路”战略乘风破浪，扬帆前进。
From seafood, real estate, financial services, technology, media, infrastructure development, to education and training, SUNWAH Group has grown into a conglomerate with a global business network, which has become a platform for SUNWAH to achieve the goal of revitalizing the nation through science and education.